Greetings everyone. Today we're going to explore the basics of inequalities. Before we begin this lesson, I need you to take care of the foldable. It looks like this, and the first thing you're going to want to do is to cut out around the edges of this foldable. Here's a quick tutorial. You're going to cut it like a cross shape, cut along the dotted lines, and then fold in the flaps. You want the symbols to be on the front. Now's a good time to pause this video and prepare your foldable. All right, welcome back. Let's talk about what is an inequality. An inequality is a mathematical sentence that compares quantities. We could compare quantities that are represented by letters, quantities that are fractions, decimals, integers. Most of the time, we are going to compare an unknown value, a variable, to a number. These symbols that are located on the front of your foldable are symbols you're familiar with. You've seen these before. We want to talk about the words that represent them. So first of all, this less than symbol, it points left. We might use words like less than, fewer than. We can flip the sign around and point to the right. I would read that symbol as greater than. We might also say more than. When there's a line underneath, that adds the element of or equals to. You'll also notice that if it's less than or equal to, we might also say at most. Or if it's greater than or equal to, we might see at least. All right, let's turn to this first example in our notes. The first thing we're going to do is review how to write this as a sentence. It's been a while since we've used some of these vocab words, so here's our refresher. We're going to start off by saying a number x. Remember, we don't want to just say x. What is x? It's representing a number. A number x is, let's read the symbol. If I'm pointing to the right, is greater than 4. So we want to write down what we would say. Now let's talk about how we graph it. Let's go to 4 on the number line. Because it is greater than or less than, we're going to do an open circle around 4. Open. And we want to highlight or go towards the numbers that are greater than 4. Well, 5, 6, 7, 8 are greater than. And you have 3 options here. Your first option and most common is to just highlight and thicken that line to the right. Your second option, some students like to just go zigzag to the right. And your third option is you can go up and over to the right if you like it to be a little cleaner. You pick how you want to identify that. What I really care about is that it's open and going to the right. All right, let's take a look at this next one. Let's write our sentence in words. A number x is, and our symbol would read as greater than or equal to. And then our number, which is 0. So let's go to 0 on the number line. When it's or equals to, we want a solid shaded dot. A solid shaded dot, and we want to highlight the numbers that are greater than. Greater than would be like 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to shade and have an arrow going to the right. Again, if you want to do zigzag or up and over, go right ahead. Let's take a look at this sentence. We want to say a number x is, and our symbol is pointing left, so we're going to say less than. Listen to that L sound. A number x is less than 2.5. So let's go to our number line. We want to go to about where 2.5 is. So in the middle of 2 and 3, we're going to draw an open circle because it's just less than. And less than means I care about the numbers that are smaller, like 0, -3. They're all less than 2.5. Let's try another one. A number x is, let's read our symbol, less than or equal to, and our number is -3. Let's go to -3 on the number line. This one, let's see, do you know, is going to be open or closed? It's going to be closed. When it's or equals to, when there's a solid line, we want a solid line. And the numbers that are less than -3 are -4, -5, -100. So we want to shade or draw to the left. We also have a few of these examples in here. What we want to do is read the statement and decide if it's true or false. Is 5 less than 4? False. In elementary school, you might have actually learned this another way. You might have said, is the inequality eating the bigger number? And remember, you probably made an alligator shape or something out of it. Yeah, and you can still use that analogy to help you. We should be eating the bigger value or pointing to the little number. How about this one? Is 1 bigger than, greater than -3? True. 1 is bigger. How about this one? Is 12 less than or equal to 12? Listen to what I said. Is 12 less than or equal to 12? True. That is true because it's or equals to. Let's try this one. Is 7 greater than or equal to 9? False. I'm not eating the bigger number here. Let's try a few more examples. Our goal on these ones is we want to plug in each number in for x and see if it's a solution, see if it's true. So let's start with the number 6. We're going to need 3 little spaces of work. So with our statement here, our x plus 2 is less than 9. Instead of x, we're going to plug in a 6 and bring everything else down, plus 2 less than 9. So see how I changed the x to a number? Then we're going to simplify. What is 6 plus 2? 8. Is 8 less than 9? Yes. You could say yes, true. 6 is a solution. That's good. Let's try the next number, 7. Instead of x, let's plug in 7. Bring down the plus 2, bring down the less than 9. Let's calculate. 7 plus 2 is 9. Is 9 less than 9? No, it's not. That's not true. I'm going to put a slash through it. So 7 is bad. It doesn't work. If it was or equals to, that would help, but it's not. Let's try the last one, 8. Instead of x, let's plug in an 8. Bring down your plus 2 and your less than 9. What's 8 plus 2? 10. Is 10 less than 9? No, not good. 8's no good. So out of those numbers, only 1 worked. Keep in mind, 1 could work, 2 of them could work, 3 of them could work, or none of them could work. Let's try another one. We have 3 numbers, and we're going to plug each number in for x and see if it's true or false. Let's start with -1. I'm going to replace the x with -1 and bring everything else down. I'm using my statement here. -1 plus 1, that's 0. Is 0 less than 1? It is. That's good. That's true. Yes. -1 is a solution. Let's try 0. 0 plus 1 less than 1. Let me make those the same colors because I like my color coordinating. Plus 1 less than 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. Is 1 less than 1? No, and it's not or equals to, is it? So that's no good again. Let's try one more. 2. 2. Bring down the plus 1 less than 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. Is 3 less than 1? Nope. No good. Not true. Alrighty, that's just mostly a review of inequalities. So make sure, as always, you check out Google Classroom. What is your task to go along with this instructional video? Make sure to ask questions if you have any. Seek out help in the Sabre Center if you need. And until next time, have a good one.